I had severe hammer toes. I was really beginning to suffer for long periods of time with back pain, with foot pain, with toe pain. And so I said, okay, it's finally time to get this taken care of.
I know that Rhea was looking not only for comfort and not only to get rid of her pain, but she also wanted an aesthetic result.
I am, upset with myself that I procrastinated for so long, because if I had just gone in there and done it, I could have done this years ago, and it would have been absolutely wonderful.
Typical of most of my patients, they come in about 12 to 14 days after having the procedure done. I take off the bandages, I remove the sutures, I take the x-rays, and then that day I tell them that they can go into a sneaker type shift.
No pain. I have twice as much energy now because my feet and my back allow me to do so much more. Now my toes are straight, and I just look down and I have beautiful toes that don't hurt.
So I see right here you got like, you done recorded a few songs, with Protect Your Neck, and then you got something, Money on My Mind, you recorded, and something with Tony Yayo, Discovered You. That means you can flow. Can we hear something?
Let me see.
Come on.
I walked the soil for 2 decades, born to wreck stage, skin butter beige, wife get the ice, hold down the toasters and hostess, cop my man pennies without the loafers, two-tone chuckers, 55th at the ruckus, punk corner, Noriega and the Lincoln Navigator, Versace watch, half leather, half link, while your chicks play the rink, I get chinks for minks, I do hits and pull strips and politic like ambassadors, TVs for my passion drawers, sipping hand on the rocks, belly Bristols, holding pistols, bricks I chiseled. Those expensive, so I bought all the cane, cause only dope niggas falling in the rain.
Okay. All right. Just want to see what you had. Okay.
I was fucking up early, I couldn't even think.
Yeah, because you flowing. It's all right.
So let me ask you something. That what you just spit,
Yeah.
that's the type of style of rapper you are? Or that's just something you just did?
No, that's me. No, not really. Not really, because I'm gonna be honest with you. There was so many time changes when it comes to music. So I'll give you an example. When I was down Wu-Tang, Big Daddy came Wu-Tang, everything was so lyrical. And then I got signed to Sucker Free, that was in Houston. I get to Houston, everybody's sipping lean and they're all rapping slow and blah, blah, blah. And I'm rapping all, yo, check this out to the net. Like, what the hell is that?
That style of rap seemed more like old school.
Right. So
that's not like
when
rap.
I got there, they were like, what is that? Mm-hmm. So they actually paired me up with a girl that was from Memphis, Tennessee. Mm-hmm. Her name was Miss Debonair, and we combined the two together, and it sounded dope. Mm-hmm. But at that time, there was so many problems with New Orleans. New Orleans came near when they had the Hurricane Katrina, and it was bad. So I was like, I gotta get out of here. I was like, let's think about this. Okay, all these New Orleans niggas is here shooting everybody up. Everybody's dying, and I'm this little young girl from New York just sitting here. I need to go home. So I was like, I need to get the hell out of here.
The crime was crazy.
Yo, it was crazy.
They said them New Orleans dudes got them guns out there. They went to work.
It was crazy. So I went to Atlanta, and then when I got to Atlanta, everybody was doing this. And I was like, they was like, mind you, I'm in New York rapping like this, yo, check it out, and then I get to Houston, everybody's like, and then I get to Atlanta, everybody's like, and I'm like, what the? Oh hell no!
See, Houston had they called it shop and screw.
Right.
Back then.
Mm-hmm. So when I got to Atlanta, they were
was
doing all that.
What they called like the Bob.
I don't know, but I was like, listen, I had to go to my roots.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go to my roots, and I was like, okay, listen, this not gonna work. So remember, I'm half Nigerian, so I was like, why I can't do Nigerian song, Afro beats, and that's what I've been sticking to. Right now, I got a couple of joints out with a bunch of Afrobeat artists and stuff like that, trying to push it in Lagos. Mm-hmm. And that's my goal, to go out there and do songs in Lagos, Dubai, Germany, London. And I think that everybody has to find a lane. I'm older now, so it's not like I'm going to be rapping with Cardi B, stuff like that.
But you also came up with a theme for Wendy Williams. Mm-hmm. How did that come about?
Just younger.
For the Hot 97.
Just younger. I knew Red Alert. Basically, when I was rapping, I mean, I used to hit every DJ. I'm Sus One, Ron G, Clue, you name it. I mean, you just, when you was younger, you just had to be on every K Slay. You had to rap for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Red Alert didn't have a mixtape at that time, but he was on the radio. So I was like, let me do, you know, a theme song. And I did one for Red Alert and Wendy Room, so they played it. So that was it, basically. Like, you know, if you're gonna get in the music industry or any type of business, like, you really gotta get at it on a daily basis. It's a job, you know what I'm saying? So just like how y'all do this every week for anything, if you're doing music, you're doing acting, you gotta, like, you really gotta be on it. So just like how I'm telling you I'm doing the Afrobeats thing, like, I'm on top of it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say, you know what, since I'm old, I'm just gonna give up rapping. No, I'm gonna do something else different. Right. Because over there, they're not worrying about, you know, what's going on. They're not worrying about other stuff. As long as it's good music, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole different lane. I'm not gonna be like the City Girls and Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? That time is past. But if I'm doing Afrobeat stuff and I'm over here, I'm having fun. We chilling, drinking, having a good time, and everything is good. You know?
So I hear that your sister is big over in Nigeria.
Yeah, she's a gospel singer over there, but she actually moved to, she lives in LA right now. I got a couple of sisters.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I got like 8 sisters.
How's it over there in Nigeria? Because I got this young lady that's like me and her in the community for real. We've been communicating. No, not even like that, brother.
She said, the beat 19, the beat 139, they want you to take me to
No, for real, we've been communicating.
Take me to my braid her. I braid her.
Yeah.
Take me there, let me braid her hair.
Now we've been
I
communicating.
need my green card.
All the way from Nigeria, she wants to do some type of business. She's a real estate lady.
Okay.
And she wants to do some type of business, and she's been like, me and I've been going back and forth for a while. First I thought it was, like, you know, on Facebook, people be having dummy pages and all that, they be saying shit to you, but I come to find out she legit, and she said she's from Nigeria, and showed me some of the properties over there. This is serious, this is going on right now, and all that stuff. So how's it over in Nigeria?
Okay, so you got 4 different ways in Nigeria. No problem. I'm gonna get in trouble for this. So you got your engineers and your doctors and your politicians, and they work very, very hard. Politicians out there, they make a lot of money. There's a lot of oil in Nigeria. When I say a lot of money, like under the table money, under the bed money, under the mattress type money. We talking about millions that you probably would never even hear about, because nobody does accounting over there. Nobody does that type of stuff over there. As the lady was saying earlier with the cannabis stuff, they don't do that stuff there. You know what I'm saying? I remember going with my father to pay the electric bill. You know, we paid electric bill online. Yo, he goes to this place and we're outside and he's like, it's a long line. He passed the line, he's like, come. I'm gonna pay my bill. Yo, take this. And they're like, you skip the line. I'm the chief, I skip the line if I want to. Wow. And he paid the money, and then we went back to the house. So I'm like, yo, why the electricity on? He's like, hold. And we wait like 3 days, and then the electricity came on. Like, oh shit, okay, we popping now. You know, but that was back then, but things are different now. You got those people that are very good, hard, they go to church, politicians, and they work hard, and they're very good people. You know, it's a very rich country.
Right, okay.
Then you got the people that work for the rich people, the driver, the maid. Those people, they don't get any money. They probably get $500 a month. So they don't get any money. Yes. So you can go there and get a store and hire somebody for $500 a month. But it's cool because it's not like they're in New York where it's freezing cold. You gotta get coats and stuff and need extra money. They're living off the land. It's fine. Then you got your other people on this side. You got your scam artists. You got your heroin people, because there's heroin in Nigeria. You got your scam artists that do credit card fraud, ID fraud, and those are the people you probably don't want to get involved with because they'll probably take your social security number and run your bill up for Christmas. Right. So you don't want to do that. They run in the banks and everything. So you got 2 types of people. If she's an honest person and everything's good with her, you know, one thing with Nigerian women, They are very cultured. They're big on family. They're big on cooking. They're big on taking care of their man and their king. And they will help and do anything for you. They'll be loyal to. They'll be there for you to the end. There is no such thing as divorce.
Right.
You know, so I advise you to take your $1,000, get on the plane, get you a nice big old hotel out there, and just see what she about. And if she ain't about nothing, you still in Lagos. They got nice partying to do out there. You can walk the streets, kind of like 42nd Street. It's crazy. Actually, you can go on my YouTube, and I got a picture in there. Like you can walk down. No, you ain't gonna walk down. You're gonna drive down. Not bad. You're gonna drive down, and people are selling liquor outside. People are selling clear clothes outside. They selling tissue. They selling water. They're selling anything, and they will tell you, come, buy, come, buy, come, buy. You know, they trying to get money.
Yeah, just like Jamaica.
But spend your money. Go see. I ain't gonna knock you. It's worth it. You know what I'm saying?
So what's up with let's talk about the Models Basketball League. How did all that come into play?
Okay. So basically, you know, like I was saying, I went to school. Let me take it back. So growing up in Brooklyn and in Queens, you know, I don't know what y'all do in Harlem, but in Brooklyn, Queens, we was playing handball, we was playing basketball, we was playing hopscotch and skelly. You know, we was doing gymnastics, jumping off the mattresses and
Same
stuff
thing.
like that.
Yeah, all the hood's all the same.
So, I played basketball in Marvin, I played ball in St. John's University. Then I moved to Atlanta, remember? And I got there and I'm like, because mind you, in New York, we do a lot of stuff. We don't think that we do a lot of stuff, but we do.
Yeah, we have a lot of activities,
Yeah.
definitely.
Handball, basketball, baseball. We don't really have football.
Because I used to play
People always ask me,
basketball
why there's
too.
no football in New York? But we got too many buildings. Where they gonna put the thing at?
Right.
You know? So I get to Atlanta and I'm like, okay, so what do y'all do out here? Like everybody was just a stripper, went to strip clubs. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'm like, okay, so what else? How many strip clubs we gonna go to? How many times we gonna make it rain? Because you gotta think, like this is amazing to somebody that's maybe from Alabama or somebody that's from Kentucky. They're like, oh my God, ass. And I'm like, you can go to the Bronx and see a bunch of Puerto Ricans and ass all day. You can, listen, I walked in here and there was ass right there. We in Harlem, it's ass everywhere. So I'm like, we see ass all the time. I'm like, okay, well, what else do y'all do? So I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna go to the game. I went, so, yo, let me tell you something. So when I was in New York, you know, the Knicks game, please, it's like $1,000 for a ticket. You still sitting all way up here. You know, you get to Atlanta, 4 seats is $100. I'm like, $100? Oh, shh, I'm about to go sit down at the bottom. I'm sitting down at the bottom with all, I'm like, yeah, this is good. So I'm sitting there like, this is dope. So, and then I, you know, at that time I was rapping. I knew all these girls that models, singing, and they were tall, like how she's tall. So I'm like, do you play basketball? You play basketball?
Yeah.
So I'm like, you do? So I'm like, oh shit, okay, hold on, wait a minute. Now keep in mind, remember I was on tour with Wu-Tang. One thing I will say about Wu-Tang is that when I was with Mook Gibson and Raekwon and Ghostface, we used to all sit down and they would teach us how to run a business, how to run a tour, what to do. It wasn't that you was just an artist. You learned how to manage your artist. You learned the business. You learned how to do a tour. So from there, I had all these girls that were model. I was like, listen, we gonna put together a basketball tournament. Fuck this shit. We gonna have some fun. We gonna do something. Cause y'all don't do shit in the life. This shit boring as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just got peaches and peaches. You know, so I put together this basketball tournament. I had the DJs, I had performers, you know what I'm saying? And I had the girl groups, right? I had the blue team, the black team, the purple team, the yellow team, the pink team. So I had the girl, listen, just get you a pink little outfit. We're going to put a number on your back. You're going to be number 10, number 23, number 30, boom, boom, boom. They was practicing. I got some dudes. They was like the celebrity coaches. You're going to be the celebrity coach. You got the blue team. You got the purple team. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, it came together. I got the girl in the front. She's the cashier. She's getting the money. People coming in the door. Of course, I gotta make money now. Come on now. You know. So, and it was fun. People was coming in and they couldn't believe it. Because let me tell you what I did. I ain't had girls wearing them big old baggy shorts. No.
Cheeks out and all that.
No. Not really like that, but just right there.
Yeah.
Right there. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the volleyball short, the track short, right there. And then the bras or whatever. Right, them girls was coming out. And the titties was like, and the ass was like, and he was like, oh my God, did you see that? She would fall lay up in her titty duck.
Yeah, she missed the basket.
And it was like, oh my God. So look, I don't know what happened, but they got back to the Hawks, and then the Hawks called me, and they was like, hey, you want to come down? So if you ever went to a basketball game, and you ever went to a basketball game, you ever see the little kids out there playing, you know, and they with the little, you know, they might be with the little players, and they like, yay, yay, you know? And they was like, you could do that. I was like, we could do that? You sure?
Like the pre.
Because we're like grown women, you know. Well, we had some young ones. We had 15 to like 25, 35. And it was like, yeah, hold on, let's just get this approved. So we waited, and it got approved. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, hold on, this shit right here, mind you. So look, we got a game down there, right? You should have seen this shit. These motherfuckers like, yo, you gotta understand now. Just imagine her, right?
You were opening up for which team? Just the
Hawks.
Listen, no. Keep in mind, because you would just say the Hawks, right?
Right.
All right. So the Hawks are playing people. They play the Lakers, okay? They play Cleveland. They play Boston. They play Philly. They play New York. So whoever's hot, they're going to play them sooner or later. There's 40 games in the season. Home team. So they're gonna play them sooner or later. So trust me, we're at the game. You know what I'm saying? So you saw Kobe was there, we was there. You saw LeBron was there, we was there.
Right.
You know, so you may have not liked the Hawks, but you liked whoever LeBron was on. You're sitting there like, oh shit, LeBron is fucking there. And we're on the court. We were on the court, coming through the tunnel, playing, and the LeBron and them was over there, and they're like, oh, this is uncalled though. You know, so imagine her, look at her, right? Okay. There's 10 women on the team. Okay, I put 10 women on the team, right? Now, they're playing against another team of 10 women, right? So just imagine 20 women looking like her, coming down in pom-pom shorts playing basketball.
Yeah, I like to see
Now,
that.
just breathe.
I like to see that. When does it air?
Well, you can go to the Instagram, Models Basketball League. Models Basketball League. And I've been doing this for 10 years. So next year will be the 10th year anniversary. So not only did I just do it in Atlanta, I branched out. We did it in Brooklyn with the Brooklyn Nets. Where was you at? Man, we had Miss DR from the Bronx come down, and she was the celebrity coach. She was out there. She was out there. We had games in Detroit Pistons. We had games in Indiana. We had games in LA. Had games in Miami with Miami Heat with LeBron back when he was playing there. You know what I'm saying?
So how's the game go? I mean, what's the score? What's it go up to?
Well,
is it 4 quarters? Is it halves?
Nah. So when you play something like that, it's really just going to be 1 quarter. So just imagine 1 quarter is 12 minutes.
Okay, right.
And we'll play for that 12 minutes, and same thing, 3 points, 2 points, and that's it. And then whoever wins. The first time I did it, the girls won like a cash prize, $500.
See, I played only for 12 minutes.
Well, you got it.
Oh yeah, the game, yeah.
Now, when you're with the NBA, ESPN, whoever else is playing, this thing is time. Yeah. And that's another thing that we learned, that everything, they're really on time. Like, listen, you gotta be at the arena the game starts at 7. You gotta be at the arena at 5. You gotta be in that locker room. And they do that for a reason, because I guess you gotta get your food, you gotta get dressed, blah, 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 whatever. It's 6. Now they want you on the court at 6:30. How the hell we take 30 minutes to get on the court? I don't know, but that's just how they do it. We get on the court 6:30. We got to get off that court at 6:45. The cheerleaders come in, some other people come in, and then the players come in, and it's 7 o'clock, and then boop, 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 everybody's on TV. And that's just how they do it. Now, mind you, them girls got to be there at 5 o'clock, which means is that if I got 20 girls playing, or sometimes they have 40 girls playing, so what I used to do is I used to have it like 5-on-5. So I'll split the court and do half court. So I'll have one team over here, one team over here, one team over here, one team over here. Just so they can see more girls. That's all.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it'll be more fun, more people playing or whatever. So you'll be watching a game over here, and you'll be watching a game over here. Mix it up. And then once they get tired, they can come sit on the bench, and then the next teams come up. Just so more people.
So how did you recruit the girls?
Instagram, Facebook, word of mouth, Twitter, in the streets, driving, you see somebody, if I saw somebody like, hey, do you play ball? In the club, a lot of word of mouth.
So so what's your pitch to these girls? Like, it gotta be a sentence because they ain't getting paid.
Who said they're not getting paid?
No, you said
I never said they're not
no.
getting
You
paid.
ain't said they ain't getting paid. You said it'd be a prize of $500. Now $500.
That was the first time I did it.
For 10 girls. That ain't no money.
Well, no, not really. So think of it like this. So first of all, right, let's say you're an aspiring model, actress, or whatever you're doing, right? Or let's just say you're a mom at home with kids and you're tired and you want something to do. Or let's say you're a college girl, or let's just say you're an older lady working a corporate job and you don't have nothing to do. You're in Atlanta and it's boring as hell. You want something to do. You might just want to work out. You just might want to lose some weight. You might just want to get energy. Or you might just want to meet some other girls. Or you might want to meet some NBA players. Or you might just want to get out the house. Or you just might want something to do. So it's not really all about the money to some people. Some people is about meeting other people. Some people is networking. Some people is energy. Some people is just working out. It matters.
But that's why I asked you what's your pitch.
Now, as far
Not that
as
they ain't getting paid. I'm saying what's your pitch.
Now
Like
it's-
anytime you pitch somebody, you have to sound interested to them.
Well,
It's like they already
and
doing their thing. They models. They self-esteem is high. They already feeling themselves. So you got to pitch them to a way. Like I guess the good pitch is you might could meet an NBA player.
No, I don't never say that. So the pitch is that, listen, I'm a woman, you're a woman, I play basketball. Did you used to play basketball? You did. So it's the passion. I don't know if you played basketball before, but people that play basketball, it's in them forever.
Yeah.
Forever. You want to still play basketball. And do you know what that means to get on an NBA court? You will never, ever, 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 ever get a chance to go on an NBA court and play basketball. It's a whole different ball game. Forget being the player, because he plays on the court all the time. But you can go to your grandkids and your children and somebody like, listen, no, I played on that NBA court. I shot a basket on that NBA court. Because I'm going to tell you right now, not everybody can shoot a basket on the NBA court. It's different. It's not like the basketball court outside.
Right.
Okay? Because the basketball court outside is from the ground up. The one in the NBA comes from the top down. And there's an audience there. There's people there. You know what I'm saying? There's lights and everything. It's a whole different ball game. The ball is different. The NBA ball is... First of all, you don't have the NBA ball unless you bought it, but that's not the same NBA ball that comes from the NBA. It's a whole different ball, and just the feeling of coming into the arena, going in the locker room, going through the tunnel, getting on the court, and just out there playing with other women that are beautiful, and you get to learn different things. First of all, I remember there was girls that didn't have jobs. There was executives that had businesses and gave them jobs. There was executives that didn't know how to do their hair and makeup, and these girls did, and they helped them do their hair and their makeup. There was girls that, met their boyfriend or their husband from this girl. You know what I'm saying? There was girls that needed babysitters. So it's not even a pitch. It's like, listen, you're here, you're in Atlanta, you're not from Atlanta. You're here, you're trying to gain something. You want to meet people. You want to do something. Do you want to do this? You know what I'm saying? You want to have fun. You want to have a good time. You want to meet people. And yes, you can make money. So I'm going to tell you how you make money. So the NBA actually sells tickets. So just like any business, you can sell tickets. With a group, if I sell, let's just say a ticket on the bottom court is selling for $200. They may give me this ticket for $150. I'll make a $50 profit. If I sell 100 tickets, I get how much money?
I ain't even say that again. You said, I heard you say something about...
If a ticket on the court, the floor seat is $200, right? And they give me the ticket for $150, and I sell 100 tickets, I get a $50 profit, right? How much money I made?
5,000, right?
Right. I didn't make the money. The girls make the money. I give them the tickets. They sell the tickets. Actually, back in the days, they used to actually give us tickets. Now the shit is online. So they actually give them a code, and they can give their boo a code and be like, hey, buy the tickets. How many tickets they sell, they get the money, goes straight to the account.
Yeah,
You know?
that's a good hustle.
Yeah, so, I mean, and it's not even really about him. Because, and then you gotta think, it's not just one game, it's 40 games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's not just the game in New York, because, not to say New York or Atlanta, but let's say I got friends, let's say people went out to LA for a trip, or they went to Miami for a trip. Hey, you wanna go to the game? You could sell them some tickets there too.
Yeah.
Because I got access to every team.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So any team I can call, I used to have girls call me all the time, hey, my people's in Chicago, they wanna go to Chicago Bulls game. Okay, do. Get some tickets, make some money off of that.
Right. So pretty much it's worldwide.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Lakers is the only team out of all the other teams that don't really do that. You know, so but everybody else does.
Man, Lakers big money.
You know.
Big
So,
money Lakers.
The next step that I'm working on is that from all of that, all those years, from 2008, 2010, 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15 that I've been doing it, I have footage, and I have footage all this time.
Documentary, huh?
No, first I tried to do a reality show because, you know, obviously they had all these reality shows, Love and Hip Hop, Basketball Wild, I tried to do a reality show, but I'm gonna tell you one thing about reality shows. When everybody, you ever see like Cardi B is a good example. She used to act out, and then she was on Instagram, and then when she made her music, she did so well because her personality. But you got some girls that they act crazy, but when they get in front of that camera, they be like, oh, hi, and you be like, hello. Wasn't you just acting like Cardi B just a minute ago when you was tongue kissing some girl down in the bathroom? You tried to cut some other girl. What happened?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, I went from Brooklyn, I went from Atlanta, I went from Miami, and no, out of all them girls, no. So I was just like, Some people, you got a lot of people that are actresses, a lot of people that are singers, a lot of people that are professional. Reality show, when people watch reality shows, they think like, oh, they just, you know, it's unscripted, they doing whatever they do. Nah, it's a job, and it's for real.
Yeah, it is.
Because I done sat down with VH1 and other different networks, and they're like, no, them girls is not doing it. Like, it's real. So when you gotta be able to like, you fucked her? Did you really fuck her? But, and then it'd be like, so you fucked her? They're like,
And then they'll make you do it again.
they'll be like, bitch, bye.
And what's crazy about this with reality TV, a lot of it is, some of it is scripted and some of it is not, but they do put you in scenarios where you're gonna respond naturally to whatever's going on, depending on how you're feeling about that person.
Yeah.
You know?
That's like that girl, what's her name? The one, Jim Jones' girlfriend.
Chrissy.
When she hit the other girl, and they were saying, she hit a lot of
what's her
people.
name? Because I'm about to say it's
She
two
hit a whole
different people,
bunch of
but
people.
you're talking about what's her name? The Spanish one.
I'm
I'm always messing up somebody's name. I'm always bashing somebody's name. Listen, I know who you're talking about though. Exactly. I know who you're
No, it was the other one, the one from Brooklyn, the one her boyfriend just went to jail for like 8 years.
Yandy?
Right.
Okay.
They had a fight, and they got mad at the producers. And one thing the producers said, they said, we might have put you in the position, but you did whatever you wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So if Chrissy's punched you, smacked you, whatever, or you whatever happened, that's because you let it happen. Because you could have walked away, or you could have been like, I'm good, or you could have been like, it's up to you. But they put them in that position to make it happen. And when I did the reality show, the Mount Basketball, I put girls in a position because I knew who was beefing with who, I knew who didn't like who, and I knew who talked shit about who. And then when I put them in a position, they were like, oh, hi. I was like, oh, bitch, please, come on. Are you serious? Are you serious?
So
You was just
it's
talking
getting
trash about her. Now I'm saying you got on her face. He was like, yeah, I'm going to beat her ass. You got on her face, and it's like, oh, hi, your hair looks cute. Okay.
So it killed you from getting picked up.
I did a documentary. You know what I'm saying? And actually, I got with a film company, did the documentary, and I'm proud of myself because I taught myself how to edit on Final Cut Pro. Because it got to the point where it was hard. I had 10 years of footage, and I couldn't say, here, go do it. They didn't know who they didn't know who was who. They didn't know what happened. They didn't know whatever. So I had to sit in there and I had to do the editing for them to show them this is what this was, this is what this was, this was. Because it's impossible. You got too many people. You know what I'm saying? And then I learned back from when we was talking earlier how people are making money with the fire stick in the movies. My original documentary was 60 minutes long. They said, nah, what you do is you bring it down to 30 minutes and you split in two. Now you got episode 1. Episode 2.
Right.
You put it out there, and if it gets picked up, somebody will give you money for episode 3 and 4. It's like, oh shit,
That's
y'all
smart.
niggas
Yeah.
be teaching people,
Like a
you know?
series.
That's how you do it, split me,
So,
yeah.
so
what's
that's
up with this book, man? What's that?
so.
That you was trying to hide and not let nobody see you.
I wasn't hiding. Oh,
Yes,
so
you-
so basically, when we went back and we was talking about my master's degree. And I wrote a book, because when most people graduate their master's degree, they write a book. Most doctors do, some people do. And I said, I'm gonna write a book on hip hop. So before I turn the book upside down, there are legendary hip hop rappers on the book. So it's an 80s book. I know hip hop started in the 70s, but I started with the 80s because I just, we're not gonna go into that because some people get real emotional. Okay. My goal is to do the 90s and the 2000s. It is on Amazon. It is on Apple. So you can just Google it. Hip Hop is for Kids. I have a kids version, and wait, before I show you, I'm gonna tell you something. I have a kids version and I have an adult version, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because adults like to put it on their table. Like if you got this mansion, or if you live like in New Jersey in this nice condo, you could just put it on your table and people come in like, oh, that's nice. It's just a table decor. That's what they call it, right? Decor.
Yes.
Kids age 8 and up can read it, and I've tested it because I was teaching at Atlanta elementary school, and I went through all the grades to see who actually could read the book. And they start at age 8. I put the book together because my master's is in business management, and obviously I grew up in hip hop. The book is to teach and show you exactly how they made money and how much money they made. These people in the 80s. So we're gonna play a little game. Okay. So, because when I showed some people the book earlier, they said, "Is that such and such and such a Method Man?" I was like, it says the 80s. I think Method Man was probably born in the 80s. Okay, maybe he was born in the 70s. I don't know, but he sure wasn't.
Method Man born in the 60s.
No.
Method Man born like
So
69.
we're gonna show.
Like
We're gonna play a little game. So what's the prize? What's the prize? We gotta have a prize. Oh, it was my birthday. I got a bottle of champagne, complimentary of
The big 139.
No, it was actually somebody else. So what we're gonna do is whoever wins this is gonna get the bottle of champagne. It's between you and you.
Okay.
Okay. So
She's not playing?
no, because you're the debaters. This is debater 1, debater 2. They always arguing. Yeah. Okay. She could be the Vanna White. She's gonna hold the book up, and they have to name everybody that's on the front and get it right. Now he already named the people, so it's your turn. It's your turn.
Okay, gentlemen. Get it right.
Hip hop is for kids.
All right, so we got LL Cool J, right?
Right.
We got Big Daddy Kane. We got Slick Rick.
2.
We got
Do.
well, don't tell me that Jay-Z with the teeth. And then we got Nas. Then we,
Let me do it.
So first of
Hold on,
all,
let me do it.
okay, word of wise, children. He said Nas and Jay-Z.
They the
Nas
90s.
and Jay-Z
It's
are
the
the
90s.
90s. Okay.
okay.
All right, so
I mean,
let me go.
I don't look like nobody I know.
Alright, I'm gonna go. I'm saying Big Daddy Kane,
Uh-huh.
Slick Rick, LL, right?
Uh-huh.
Boom. Right here, I'm gonna say MC Shan.
Shannon had no teeth like that.
I'm gonna give you a clue, right? If this is a book about who made the most money in the 80s, right? They had to have money. No knocking MC Shan in the bridge. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. So this is Run DMC. This Run DMC.
Nah, man.
This is like the most money in the 80s.
Run DMC.
All right.
Hold up.
Let me help y'all out. Let me help y'all
I
out.
want to win.
No.
Show us.
Nah, because y'all go floor. Let me help y'all out. Let me take y'all to the back. So the guy in the green is actually Ice Cube. Ice Cube,
man.
Ice Cube with the Jerry curls.
Like no Ice
He
Cube.
used to wear his hair in Jerry curls. He wore Converse sneakers in LA. He produced great movies for Are We There Yet?
And he lighted in that.
Along with 38 films, 8 TV shows, 15 albums, and he's worth $100 million.
Right. But he's lighted like LL though.
No.
Yes, he is.
But that one looks like
Ice Cube is brown skin and LL
No,
is
it-
light
it-
skin.
But see,
Ice
it's a
Cube.
contradiction because if you want to say the 80s, Ice Cube ain't had no beard in the 80s.
Listen. Okay, anyway.
I'm thinking
so-
strictly the 80s.
Now we got
Look like that,
we
man.
got two more. We got the two more guys right here. He thought this was Jay-Z or not.
I'm trying to figure out, but
I
I
want
don't
to
know
see Rakim. That's
You
Rakim.
seen open the book.
I
That's
see
it
the
right
book.
there.
I
That's
see
it.
the book.
She opened it up. It's
I
Rakim
didn't
was
see
right there.
it.
Okay, so look.
Rakim was right
He was
there.
right
This
there.
is
showing
Rakim.
the
No,
book.
that's
You saw
not
him, right?
Rakim. That's
Biggest
not
thing he
Rakim.
ain't see.
If it's two people, obviously they were in a.
Hold on, you got him right there. What
If
you
it was
say?
two people, obviously they were in a
A
group.
group.
Right.
Oh, let me see the
You
two
don't
people
know
in the
no
back.
group.
I said Run DMC.
Nah, Eric B. and Kim, you talking about? We talking about?
No. Okay.
That's not
Man, that's bad. That's bad.
So this is the group we're talking about.
EPMD.
No,
How?
sir.
That
EPM.
looks nothing like them.
He's not
That
bad.
look nothing like them right there. That look more like MC
Can I see it?
Shan
Can I see it?
than E.
No.
That one looked like one of them. The one of them
Listen,
looked like.
first of all, the book
This
is
look not like
about.
Eric Sherman. That look not like Eric
Nah, this
Sherman.
look like one of them. This
That's what I
one
said. That
look
look like Eric Sherman.
He don't look like.
So let me just read to y'all the quality of the book so you can understand who the people
That look
are.
like Doug though.
Eric Sherman made beats for Run DMC, Ice Cube, Heavy D, LL Cool J, Redman, Jay-Z, 50 Cent, Beyonce, Ludacris, Busta Rhymes, Raekwon, and he sold over 75 million records. 30 days later, the LP went gold. There's no MC Shan here, okay?
I'm not
But he
sure
don't
I
look like
understand
him.
that.
He
That don't look like
don't look like
that
Eric
don't look
Sherman.
like Eric Sherman
At all.
And then you said money. It's confusing.
No.
I'm thinking the top at that time in the 80s.
Yeah, this is the top.
No, they wasn't making no money like that back
They
then
was
in the
making
80s.
money.
No,
30
it
days
wasn't.
later, the LP went gold. So what
Yeah,
you saying?
Gold. It's
My thing ain't got to do with the money. My
Anyway,
thing got something to do with the
Anyway,
illustration.
Anyway, we
The
started out.
illustration don't look like that.
We started out with Russell.
Yeah, gold was
Okay.
the shit.
Nah, but it ain't got to do with the illustration. Don't look like
MC
that.
Light went gold.
They don't look like.
All right.
Because
They
you know,
both
It sure
lost.
wasn't
They both-
MC Shan.
they
It
both
was-
she lost. She
it
lost.
was-
The
So
illustration
you're
don't
gonna
look
get the champagne, basically.
Thank you.
Listen,
EPMD money came on, got
wait a
money
second.
later.
I got one more. Since y'all from Harlem, right?
Right. The illustration does not look like it.
So
Okay.
hip hop started in 1970, right?
Well, yeah, pretty much.
So who's the father of hip hop?
Africa Bambaataa.
Grandmaster Flash.
And called
I
Cool
would
Herc.
say Grandmaster Flash.
Nah, Cool Herc or Africa Bambaataa. Ain't no.
It's legendary Cool Herc.
Yeah, ain't no.
Man, y'all lost together.
Flash is the DJ. He ain't started. It was
So,
Cool Herc or Africa
It
Bambaataa.
was
That's the
cool.
Godfather.
It can only be one.
Oh, it's Cool
Godfather.
Herc. Cool Herc. Cool Herc.
Next sentence,
Yeah.
Russell Simmons was worth 120 million. He had Def Jams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
but they
actually,
was big
basically,
back
this is
then.
to educate you. Run DMC.
That look like Run DMC.
Run DMC
Yeah.
was worth. They sold 7 albums worth 100 million. LL Cool J was in 39
So the purpose
films,
of the book is what?
14
To
albums,
to
100
educate
million.
people.
Educate people on
That's
what,
cool.
how much money they made.
Yeah, that's cool.
Huh?
Who's your target audience for that book, though?
Well, the target audience would be young people if they want to learn about the history of hip hop and learn how much money they make. Because you always see a kid, I want to be a rapper because I'm going to be rich. Okay? Well, just because you see Lil Baby and the Baby and all of them, you need to know where it originally
Yeah,
came
know your
from, know your history, know exactly from. And then plus also, people our age. You know, these are the people that we grew up listening to. So why not have the facts? Why not just have it in your house and just have it sitting there? You know, people come over, company, Thanksgiving. You look at it, you know, we got female rappers in here, all type of stuff. Latifah.
Who's that on the back?
Of course, that's me. I'm the writer.
So I like that because it's very informative. I think for all ages, you know.
If you get to Cali, she can learn from. She don't know anybody.
I mean, I talk about Fresh Prince made 250 million. I mean, this is important because when you let's take for instance the Fat
Like
Boys.
Heavy D.
Some people think the Fat Boys are like, oh, what did they do? Okay, but then you got people
That
like
look
Chris
like the Fat
Markey. He
Boys,
wrote songs for Mary J. Blige, J. Lo, and Mariah Carey. Now he's a radio host in Florida. You know what I'm saying? So things like this. If you could be like, oh shoot, I didn't know he was a radio host in Florida. We should call him. Maybe he could come up here and we can interview him. You know, Heavy D. You know, Heavy D wrote 9 albums, 9 films, and had 5 TV shows. You know, so when somebody says, well, I just want to be a rapper, this is inspirational because they can say, damn, now I don't have to just rap. I could be in TV shows.
Oh, look at the
I
doors
can do
that
this
rap
and
can
stuff like this.
open up outside of just being rap. Open up film and all that else.
For example, like Queen Latifah, she had 7 albums, Hollywood Walk of Fame, Award Grammy Award, Golden Gold Award, 46 films, 15 TV shows, a spokesperson for CoverGirl makeup, and she worth $60 million. You know,
That look
so
like Latifah. That don't look like MC Light though.
when you got a young girl, not saying if she's, you know, heavy set or whatever, she might just be down and doesn't have inspiration. When she look at something like this, she can say, you know what, that could be me. Why not? You know, when you got that guy, when they want to talk about, oh, you need $250,000 just to get your radio played, your record played and stuff like that. When you take it back to these people like this, these people ain't have money. They was from the projects.
For the love of it.
They didn't have no money.
This is
Chuck
good
D,
information.
KRS-One, they didn't have money, and look how much money they made. You know.
Yeah, and you know what I like about this?
Did a good
Because
job. That's
it
good.
can definitely teach the younger generation about, you know, the music then, so they can compare and contrast to now. So this is really a good
So
idea.
she'll get his book to Cali
this is-
so she can learn from this joint.
Was actually a gift.
Got a lot of
Yeah.
jokes
From me to
today.
y'all.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
know
Got a
y'all.
lot of jokes, you know.
Hey, Cali.
But
That's for you, baby. That's where you can, you know,
But
get
let's,
your history on.
definitely get this book.
There you go.
It's
Hold
very
it.
informative for
Right.
all ages. You know, if you don't know about the rappers in the 80s, you can definitely read this and it'll inform you on a lot of different things. And you can compare and contrast from then to now. So make sure you get the book, okay?
Can you give me your social media links?
Yeah, so I keep it real simple. Everything is Justina Chi-Chi. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Very simple. Chi-Chi actually comes from Chinyere, which is a Nigerian name because I'm evil. So it's Justina, Chichi.
Can you tell them what podcast shows you on?
Let me see. Uno, tres, nueve, la habito, el habito the B-139. You know why 139? Because they was on 139th Street.
Okay.
I was on 141st.
Yeah. Sharp, it's Don Vito from the B139.
What up, y'all? This is Doc, the B139. Y'all know what it is.
The